Look at this creature, man. Go away, please. Please go away. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out here camping, beautiful mountain spot. A little bit of rain coming down, it's going to be some strong winds and pretty stormy later. But I got the Zempire Pronto air tent, I love that thing, just sets up so quick. And I'm going to camp, try and hide behind these trees here so I can be a little bit sheltered. But it's going to be a pretty stormy night I think, but should be fun as usual. I like coming out when it's rough, you guys know that. So I'll get the tent set up and I'll come back to you guys soon. Whoa! I think I'm going to guide the whole tent out because these winds are supposed to pick up to like 80 to 90 kilometers tonight. I'm not sure if that's on the tops or through the valley, but I'll get all the guy lines out and make the tent super secure, so hopefully they don't blow away. Hey! I brought the car around, so hopefully the wind coming this way is slightly blocked by it and I can sit out here and avoid getting maximum gusts hitting me. But I took my rain jacket off because it's kind of like showers come, then it gets real hot again. Looks like more dark clouds are coming now. There's pretty brutal gusts coming in, like this one just now. I get the chair set up and I'm dying for a brew, so we'll get on to that. That's better. I'd have to try and angle the car around a bit more. a biscuit and a cup of tea. Haven't had a biscuit, or what you Americans would call a cookie, on a camp for a while. Oh, McVitie's digestives. Living the dream. I've forgotten how good these are. In the UK, people love biscuits and cups of tea. And I adopted their culture, so that's why I like them. I wonder if Americans have tea. They must do. Probably not the same level of sophistication like the British. But you know, a cup of tea is a cup of tea. I wouldn't say that about coffee, by the way. Gonna make my bed, get the inside of the tent set up. I've got the King Camp base, which I used in the last camp, and I've got a memory foam mattress. So I think this might even be more comfortable than the last trip. So we get this set up, and I think the rain's starting to come in, which is pretty nice. I moved the car around, so hopefully I've got good shelter now. I have the massive, super warm UGQ as well. So, very luxurious sleep tonight, I think. Super cozy. Hopefully not too much wind and nice gentle rain. Oh man, that's going to be a good sleep. The bugs are starting to come in here, so I'm going to get the thermocell cranking. If you guys haven't seen one of these, or you haven't got one, this is the ultimate device for getting bugs away. So all you do is flick it on, and you press this button, and it lights little butane. You'll see it burning. Yeah, there's a little flame in there. And it just secretes the scent out of this little pad. You can just pop them in and replace them. And it gets rid of all the bugs. So I'll just leave this in the tent. The fumes will just keep them out. I brought these two beers with me. These are quite chronic, very strong, high alcohol percent beers, but very tasty. One's a double ultra IPA, whatever that means, and a Ubernaut IPA. So I'm gonna get these chilling in the river, and I'll have them in an hour or so. I had a few more people saying that they were going to unsubscribe because of my slurping. And you know, some people don't like it, and that's totally okay with me. Some people like to hear me slurp. It's a big world, and there's a lot of different likes and dislikes out there. So whatever floats your boat, I'm just going to make my videos. I like you guys watching. I appreciate you guys. I'm not being rude by saying if you don't like it, leave. It just is what it is. So I'll slurp away. We have some nice rain coming down, and I'm just fully relaxed. The winds have died away, so this is just like perfect camping, and camping in the rain, drizzle. It's a beautiful place. It's just good to be alive. Ooh, it's a good brew. It's piss weak, as the British would say. That's how I like my tea. I'm going to try and not eat the whole packet, but I probably will. I just can't resist dunking it in the tea. It's such a delicacy. think it's time for a beer. I've just been relaxing for about an hour or so, just enjoying being out here in the mountains. Ooh, that first sip. That's lemony, malty, the perfect amount of bitterness. I've got a cup, so I'm going to pour it into here. Sophistication. Oh, it's like an amber colour. It's not a hazy, it's just a regular IPA. Oh man, it's got a good head on it too. Cheers everyone, this is going to be nice to sit here and have this. It's got such a fresh, hoppy, kind of zesty smell. My favourite chips, dill pickle, salt and vinegar. No, apple cider vinegar. What am I talking about? And dill pickle. Look at these, will it focus? These are like big cut. Oh. I don't know about you guys, but this is how I like to relax. Quality beers and chips. And being out in nature, wearing a big puffer jacket. I remember during COVID lockdown, I just started drinking beers all the time. Not something that I'm proud of. It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, start 6-pack. And I was just so bored, I was like looking up beer reviews. And I just wanted to watch someone drink beer. So it's kind of funny that I'm now sitting here drinking beer and you guys can watch it. But it's, you know, it's kind of relaxing, it's fascinating. There are some cold raindrops. Pretty dark clouds over that way. I'm starting to feel, I'm not cold, but I might put a fleece on underneath this down jacket. We'll see how I get on. I just remembered I've got burgers for dinner. Burgers with bacon, brioche, pickles and Swiss cheese and relish. And also I have whiskey. That's one beer down. Oh, feeling good, but it's cold. Gotta get the army hood on. Beer number 2. This one is from Garage Project. Another New Zealand brewer. Boss Level IPA, Ultra IPA. I've had this one before. You may have seen me drink this one out in the bush. This is 8.5%, so this one's very, very strong. This is almost getting to wine level alcohol percentage. So I have to savour it, even though I probably won't. Sweet, malty, orange. Smell like orange and feijoas. Even more resinous, more bitterness, just overall more intensity. Oh, this one's good. Oh, this is going to be good. And the nice freezing rain's coming down. Cheers. Wow, the beer has been consumed. And now I've moved on to this whiskey. This is a 16-year single malt Scotch. I think it's from Dufftown. It's the Maltrich 16-year. And it's a bit of a treat, you know. I don't have this all the time, but when I'm out here, I couldn't resist myself, so I brought some along. And I picked up this little whiskey glass from the op shop. So I'm trying to up my game and be sophisticated for everyone. Oh my god, that smells amazing. like coffee, whiskey. There's just the explosion of flavour that you get from something like this. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like rich caramels, toffees, sweetness, kind of nutty, fragrant, kind of pear, orange peel, zesty, a bit smoky, a bit crisp apple. It's just delicious. I mean, look at this. That's some quality stuff. There's like sheets of rain just shooting down the valley. That looks amazing. I'm not sure if the camera will be able to capture that, but you can just see it coming down past the mountains and the trees. By the way, I think this is called Mortlich. The thought just came to my mind. I always get this wrong. I call it Maltrich, but I think it's Mortlich. I prefer it to rum. This, after the beers, my senses are heightened, and I can discern the unique characteristics, the volatile compounds coming off the whiskey. This little glass is nice. I bought it for $1 New Zealand at the op shop. I watched the Peaky Blinders and they're just like smashing back their whiskey. Probably having like 50, 60 mils, 100 mils, douche, one shot. I'm not going to be doing that, but maybe one day. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this, and I've got Wagyu burgers for dinner. I think I'll come back to you when I'm starting to cook those. Hey, Wicker, keep away. Hear that screeching in the background? That's one of those. Look at this one. Look at this creature, man. Go away, please. Please go away. Those pickles on there. I love pickles. Okay, flip it on. Look at that wicker. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. The ultimate burgers. Had quite a lot to drink, so I'm feeling rather jolly. Tender. Oh, the gherkins, man, the pickles. Oh, I think the Swiss cheese is probably better than the cheddar. The cheddar looks better. A few videos back I did cheddar burgers. Same burgers but with cheddar. And it's nice and like orangey, but the Swiss, the nuttiness of the Swiss, I think it's a bit nicer with the pickle and the meat. It's unreal. In my last video, the car camping with Victoria, I think I mentioned the mustard. It was the French's mustard that I put on the hot dogs. And I asked if it was American or where it was from. And a lot of people responded in the comments, and I think it triggered a lot of the audience. A lot of people thought that it was They claimed it was an American product or it was Canadian. I think it's American, but it's produced in Canada. That was the main consensus that was reached in the comment section. So it seems like there's a bit of a, it's a contentious issue, kind of like in New Zealand how we have pavlova, which is like an egg-based dessert. New Zealand was apparently the founders of the dish, but Australians tried to claim it. So maybe I hit a nerve with the French's mustard, but please continue your argument in the comment section. I believe it's American, but if it's Canadian, give me an in-depth description and I may be able to change my mind. I need to cleanse the palate after my burger and have a delicious hot chocolate. This piezo thing, it doesn't work too good. There we go. Oh, this is lovely. There's still like a gentle rain falling. Oh! I'm so warm in this jacket. I have a fleece layer underneath the down jacket. I just can't feel any cold at all. Even though I'm at about 900 meters above sea level here, amongst the mountains. But I just can't feel anything. Maybe because of all the beers that I've had and the whiskey, but I'm just toasty warm and comfortable. Whoa. Hear that? That's the Wecker. Hot chocolate. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put the hood on. Oh man, it's like I'm encapsulated. It's like I'm back in the womb. Oh my goodness. That's so nice. The wind has stayed down quite nicely, so I might actually leave the awning up when I go to bed, famous last words, and just zip the tent up and bring everything inside it, and hopefully the winds don't pick up like crazy in the night and I can leave it like this. Oh, this hot chocolate, guys. I'm gonna finish this, pack down, and I'll come back to you for bedtime. Leave that like that. Look at that. It's a beautiful full moon shining down up the valley. Man, that's cool. I'm in the tent now. Finally. Oh, that full moon was pretty incredible. It's just amazing, be out here in the wilderness, under the stars, under the moon, delicious food, tasty beverages, Oh man, this is a luxurious sleep system. I have the massive UGQ Ultra Loft. This is like my tops winter snow quilt, but I don't want to be cold this year, so I'm gonna bring the absolute overkill warmth for every camp, because I'd rather be too warm than too cold. Being cold sucks, and I've been cold before. I have some pretty epic camps planned for this winter. I want to sleep in the very top of the mountains, pretty much buried in ice. so I'm going to be freezing. So hopefully this stuff can keep me warm, but even when I'm down here in the valley, it's still high up. I want to be warm too and comfortable, so I'm going to bring my luxurious sleep system regardless of the trip that I'm on. But look at this tent. You can see the wind pushing in a bit on this panel here. You can hear a little bit of rain coming, but it should be okay. I'm a bit sheltered. And the tent's quite solid. I inflated it to the max. I pumped it right up to like 10 psi, so pretty comfy, pretty cozy. And I'm just gonna sleep, and hopefully nothing crazy happens tonight and I get a good sleep and I have a huge fry up for breakfast tomorrow. Not that I need it, but that'll be nice. I'm gonna indulge on this camp. It's just pure indulgence. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna sleep. Got my big memory foam pillow. Thanks for coming. And I'll see you in the morning for some beautiful shots of the sunrise, hopefully. Maybe heavy rain. Who knows? Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. As you can hear, there's some nice rain coming down, hitting the tent. It's about 6 PM, it's still dark, but there will be light in the sky soon. I had a pretty good sleep. I was a bit too hot, and I think I had a little bit too much to drink last night. Oh. Might get a coffee on though, it'll help my head. Hey, this is pretty nice. Oh, that's good. There's some nice rain coming down, and the wind is not too intense, so I'll be able to open up the awning soon. Sit out here in the rain, cook my nice full breakfast, and just enjoy a beautiful morning in the bush. Oh, that coffee's instantly going to my brain. For the people out there who are coffee drinkers, you all know that first cup. It's like the first beer. Maybe it's even better than the first beer. First cup of coffee in the morning. Hey, we'll sit up. I'll get my chair out here. Get another coffee on, I think. Ooh. What a morning. See the colour in the sky over there. It's just incredible. Get to sit out here, have coffee, super warm. They got a big breakfast coming soon. some bread here, which I'm going to try and toast. Get these tomatoes out. Should be nicely heated up. And I'll cook this bread in the bacon fat to make it nice and crispy. Plate this up. Oh man. All I need is some beans and mushrooms, I reckon. And that would be the ultimate. What a camp breakfast. Just a little drizzle. Alright, I think I've got to take a photo of this for the Instagram. I'll put a link in the description. Go follow me. Look, here we go. Nice. Follow me if you want. You don't have to. I just post random stuff on there. If you like the videos, you'll probably like the Instagram. This is going to be so exquisite. Now, these little tomatoes. I love tomatoes. They're probably one of my favorite foods. Really, really good. They're so sweet, these tomatoes. Vine ripened. Not sure what variety they are. They're not cherry tomatoes, but they're some kind of cherry tomato, I think. Look at these little tomatoes. They're so good. I can't believe how sweet they are. Wow. I'd probably rate this camp 8.5 out of 10. The beers, the whiskey, the burgers, just beautiful conditions in a beautiful spot. I was a bit overheated in my big white quilt. I don't know why I took that. It wasn't supposed to be like freezing, but apart from the sleep, which was probably the alcohol's fault, which is my fault. Very, very good camp. Ooh. And I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can subscribe, watch more videos if you can, and go back and watch some of my old ones if you're new. There's quite a lot of new subscribers, so thank you everyone who's joined up recently. I really appreciate it, and it's cool that you're keen to watch the videos. There's a wicker. I'm not sure if you can see it. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this, then I'm gonna pack up, have another, I have another coffee, then I'll probably pack up, because I've got things to do today, important things, which I'll talk about in the next video. But anyway, that bird's freaking me out. I'm gonna finish this, and I'll come back to you guys later. What do you want? What do you want? Go away. camp, all packed up and heading on out. It's about a 2-hour drive to get back home, which is, you know, it's quite a long, windy road, but I've done it so many times now, I quite enjoy it. But the showers have come back, so it's quite wet. And we packed up just in time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The car camp's pretty fun. Hopefully my back gets better, we can go back up into the mountains again in a little tent, do a storm camp. But I think that's enough from me, guys. I'm gonna focus on driving back and get home and do my jobs. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.